Hello everyone, BentlyK here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a hot flash and wrinkles makeup video, and we are going to be testing out something new from Nars. It is a tinted moisturizer. This is what it looks like, and I don't know what it's called. Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. That's what it is, and my shade is MYKONOS. Medium 0. So that's what we're gonna do. It does have an SPF of 30, but it also says if you're gonna be in the sun to use it with a sunscreen. So I don't know, that doesn't sound very good for, you know, SPF of 30, and it's definitely not waterproof. It says to use a waterproof one if you're gonna be in the water. So I was excited about it till I read all that. But anyway, it's still gonna be good, right? Is it worth the money? I don't know. I don't even know how much it costs. I can't remember. All right, it says Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer SPF 30 is a lightweight tinted moisturizer that hydrates and smooths skin while brightening with vitamin C and protecting with SPF 30. Your skin but better, brighter, protected, purely radiant, enhanced look of your skin with Nars Iconic Tinted Moisturizer, available in shades for all types. It's the everything for everyone coveted formula, smooths on, buildable, oil-free coverage infused with SPF 30 and packed with skincare ingredients. Blah, 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 blah. Brighter complexion. French Polynesian copra helps to hydrate, condition, and refine the look of skin for a softer, smoother complexion. Dispense small amount of product, warm with fingertips, and press and blend into skin. So I need to put it on with my fingers, which makes sense. It's a moisturizer, and it retails for $45, so it's gonna have to be pretty good for me to think it's better than my Wet n Wild one, especially now that I know that the SPF 30 is not really all that great. So that's what it sounds like to me anyways when I read what their disclaimer on it. Anyways, I'm not going to do the TikTok method because I'm going to put it on with my fingers. So I'm not going to put a primer or anything. We're just going to pretend like we're going out in the sun, which obviously I'm wearing a jacket. It is sunny outside, but it's super windy, and it's still cold in my house. I'm always cold. So we are going straight in. I don't know why I put it on there. Oops. I made a mess. See if we can get this off there. All right. Did I tell you what color I got? Medium 0. All right. Let's see. Okay. I'm just gonna blend this in. I like the color. It's a little yellow, but I know when I blend it in, it'll not be as yellow. I just hope it has some coverage. Oh, might be a little dark, huh? That's okay. I'm planning on starting to tan here any minute. As soon as I lose a little more weight, right now, I don't know. I just don't feel it yet. Pull it down my neck, especially since it's not really the same color. I am going to put on concealer. And I do have a sponge here too. So if I need to, I'm going to blend it with my sponge a little bit. Not sure that I really need to, but I probably will. Well, I like it. It doesn't have a lot of coverage. It's nice and glowy. Oops. But when I powder it, it's probably not going to be glowy anymore. And that is what I do. All right, so I'm going to grab my sponge just to make sure it's evenly blended, especially down my neck and around the edges. Yeah, it doesn't take much. It goes right into your skin nicely. It looks good. If you're looking for super light coverage for a super light day where you're actually going to be in the sun and not in the water. If you're going to be in the water, it just says to use it with a waterproof sunscreen. So I would say mix it. You're going to lose some color because most sunscreens are white. So get a darker color. Okay, let's go on to our concealer. I'm going to use my McGrath concealer. And I'm not going to use too much since this is so lightweight. Just blend this out. Alright, that looks good. Let's go ahead and powder it. Brighten up these under eyes. And then tone down the wrinkles. Now I'm going to grab my brush, spread that around. Set the rest of my face. Alright, let's go in some bronzer. And of course I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown. Well, maybe we'll use the Milani. I used to use the Milani all the time. Let's just see. Actually though, this has got an orange tint to it. And so does the Milani. We're going to use the Bobbi Brown. I just love the color that this one gives you. It, to me, does not give you nearly the orangeness of like my Milani or my Hoola or Physicians Formula. They all have that kind of orangey tint, which, you know, during the summer I like that, but when I'm super pale, like I am right now, I prefer this one. Is like, it's redder. Don't you think? And I just love the color. Let's do the nose. And the lip. And then we will go blend this up a little. Add some blush. This is my Hoola Benefit. No, This is my Benefit Dallas. I knew that sounded wrong. This just adds a little more pink in there, but still keeps it on the bronzy side. I don't want it to be on the blushy side for every day. I want it more on the sun-kissed side. And then, of course, highlight. We're going to use, I've just really been loving this little Dandelion one that I got. Blend that out first. And then I usually just use my finger because it's pretty, but it's subtle. See? Isn't that great? You can't even hardly tell that it's highlighted, but it is. But it's not blinding. I love it. Okay, now for the eyes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I wanted to try out this. I've had this for a long time, and I tried it on my hand, and I didn't really like it. It seemed like it just wasn't enough. So I'm going to try it again, though. But I'll probably end up adding some other shadows too. I should do my brows first. Let's use, what are we going to use for brows? I kind of wanted something lighter. Maybe there's something in this NATASHA DENONA palette. Let's see. This one looks a little too orangey. Maybe not. We'll just use this one. I'm going to use the one that says Smoke in the NATASHA DENONA palette. It is right here on the end. And see if we can do my brows not so dark. Yeah, it's a little bit orangey. We're just going to put a little in there, so maybe it'll be fine. I mean, of course it'll be fine. It's only makeup, right? Right. And since I'm using powder, it's a lot easier to tone it down after you put it on in case it's too dark. I like it. I do need to brush it a little. See, it's not much darker than the real life one. But it doesn't have all those holes. That hole right there. It's like a total bald spot. And I've been using the Grande Brow for quite a while. And and they're great. I mean, look at them. They really took off. But not that one spot. Definitely got a lot more on my brush this time. Let's see if we can spread it out a little bit more. That's good enough. I don't want to go too crazy on them. All right, now let's go ahead and I'll probably use this NATASHA DENONA palette also for my crease, but I'm going to put this stuff on my lid first and see how it goes. L'Oreal, I believe. This is, no, it's from Maybelline. Maybelline Color Strike. Cream to powder eyeshadow. So that's what this is. Cream to shadow, cream to powder eyeshadow, and it looks like this. Oh, wrong end. And it's cream, and when you put it on, and then it turns to powder. And my color is 30 Spark Metallic. Spark Metallic. It's just pink. A pale pink. Anyways, I'm going to put this on my lid. And see how it looks. Because I remember trying it when I first got it. And then I didn't show you guys because it was like I couldn't even see it. But I can see it right now. So I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I did wrong before. You can see it. Not a lot, but I can see it. Now this one I don't have enough on. That was what I remember thinking. You don't get hardly anything in here. So it's probably not worth the money, whatever the money was. It's pretty though. Especially for a day like today where I'm wearing just a tinted moisturizer. It's just a little bit. A little bit of pretty, but it is pretty. So I like it. I don't know how many colors they had. Like I said, I've had it for quite a while. So now I'm going to go in with my NATASHA DENONA. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this crease color right here to the crease. Let me see. I want a kind of a dense one, but not too dense. I think this little elf guy is gonna get it. I may have to add something else. Some liner. And I'm going to pack some of this down here on the outer corner just to get some lift. I'm just going to pack some of this same color, this crease color in the outer edge, outer half. Actually, it's only about a third. And then I'm going to take the fluffy brush and just blend it. And it looks great. I just need to clean that up a little bit and add a little bit of liner. And for the liner, I think we're just going to add this liner color. It's called Lash Line. And just add some liner. And then pull it up in this outer part for a little bit of a wing and a lift. Just like that, I think. Yep, just like that. Now I'm going to take this, just get rid of any fallout. Okay, I'm going to go back in and put a little bit of brow gel on these brows so they don't lose the little bit of color we added. And that they stay in place. And a little bit to my hair is always good. Sometimes you get little bubbles. I don't know if they're real bubbles, but that's what they look like to me, so that's what I'm calling them. So I just go back and kind of comb them. And that takes care of them. So now I think all we have left is lips. What shall we do? I really like these Ride or Dies, but I use them all the time. So maybe we'll use something different. Oh, here we go. Here, this is a Physicians Formula Pillow Talk. I'm going to let that set for just a minute. Okay, now I'm going to add this City Beauty. I think this is San Diego. I don't know. Yep, San Diego. This is a plumping gloss. You can use it by itself, but it's really pretty on top too, I think. It's very pretty. I like this look a lot. So this is our look for the day. So far, I really, 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 really love this moisturizer. It has just enough color and coverage. It's not sinking into lines, at least not yet. And I would never have guessed that I would love this because of the lack of coverage. But summer's coming. So I will be back at the end of the day and let you know if I still love it. I'll be back. Okay guys, I am back. It is the end of the day. It is really, really the end of the day because I was getting ready to go to bed and I forgot that I had not made this ending. So I'm back up here. It's 10 o'clock at night, which is way past my bedtime. But this Nars stuff, it's really nice. Is it worth $45? Probably not. Probably not, because my tinted hydrator from Wet n Wild is like $5. And this is better, but I don't know if it's 5 times as good. So I would say yes, if you've got the money that you can afford this, then it is really, really nice. But like I said, is it $45 nice? Probably not. I do really, really like it though. And I didn't realize how much I was paying for it. I just saw that it was new and we needed to try it. So I'm giving it a thumbs up, but it's not worth the price. That's all I can say. It's like, well, unless you have so much money that that's not a bad price. If that's not a bad price for you, then it's a good product. But it's just a little pricey. But I like it. So I'm giving it a thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching my videos. And I will see you in my next video. Mwah!